Morning all. So you're going to meet me on this lovely frosty snowy morning. We're going to just quickly do a quick service item. We need to change the wiper blades and the fuel filter, and possibly look at the changing the doors as well, the door mechanisms, or the windows and stuff. So it'll be a quick short video, I think, just because the temperature's currently -2 or 3 by the looks of it, and it's meant to get snowier and colder. So if I don't do the doors, so we're going to start off doing the filter, fuel filter, wiper blades. We are going all the way up to Ullapool and further up the west coast, right up to the very top. I've done it, so that will be in this video as well. So this is the start of the video, and hopefully it should be a nice 4 or 5 hour trip up, stop in Ullapool, see a few things there, and work up the west coast, up north. Hopefully you should see some snow somewhere along the way. We've got the snowfront moving in at the moment. But what a backdrop, eh? Oh, what a good scenery. Yeah, you couldn't believe that, could you? Yeah. Slowly move that there. That one. And then if I slowly wing the camera around. Sorry guys, I know this is too quick for the camera to pick up. And you look at that there. That's not a bad backdrop at all, is it? Right then guys. So we're going to crack on with the fuel filter and stuff. One sec. Right, so for people who don't know, that's your airbox there obviously. Your fuel filter is directly behind the airbox. Which means you've got to move the airbox out of the way. If anyone wondering what brand of tools I use, that's the brand I use. So the toolkit is brilliant. It's 150 quid for the entire toolkit. The screw, how can I do that screw? And as you can tell, my airbox is just held in together with a couple of wood screws. That's the best way to be with them. Now, there's your air filter. As you can tell, mine's pretty on its way out, so it's due a service soon. Hopefully in the next week or two I should be doing the service. Oh, sorry guys, get you back into the angle there. Hopefully I need to get around to doing the service at some point. All I'm just doing, I'm just removing the turbo pipe at the bottom. Someone was mentioning about the speedo as well on one of the forums. I'm going to just briefly touch on that in this video, and I can show you where the speedo thing is for it and stuff. Did I put the bolts in there? I did. There's a set of bolt there. I did put them in. There we go. Here's my ratchet. My ratchet's buggered off somewhere. Yeah, I just quickly looked at the temperature and it's -2 currently. So, what a lovely morning to try and change your fuel filter at -2. Not recommended, but this is... This is life on the road. Sorry my jacket got away there. Don't get much of a choice when you're changing stuff. So the whole reason why I'm changing my fuel filter, went to a Texaco about a month ago, and I got some really nasty fuel from them. Basically, don't trust English fuel. English fuel is just disgusting. They've watered it down so much at the moment that you can't get nothing in there. Fuel's usually like a bluey tingy colour, like a greeny oily colour, greeny blue, and this was see-through. Oh bloody camera thing. Here it goes, who wants to... bloody thing. I broke my stand, so I'm sorry guys. The whole thing just wants to go off and do whatever it wants to. Where were we? I think we were there. I see that there, there's your fuel filter. That there in the back. But they love to bury stuff in place of items in these. And I've done things up super tight, and it's done itself up super tight. Is there one there? Did I not put one in that corner? I don't think I put one in that corner. No, there's not one in that corner. Okay. So all I've done, because this was never held in place, there's 3 10mm bolts in them. This should be some fun trying to get this out of the way with whilst you're recording. Right, so now we've got that out of the way. As have I missed here? Missed the pipe, needs to come off. That's just going to move the camera again. Right. Stay still. Stay there for a minute. Right. So we've got the airbox out the way. There we go. Right, so now we can get proper access to... pop that down there. So now we can get proper access to the fuel filter, which obviously is there. Now at the bottom you have a water filter and all that other bit. Sure that's not attached to the side. No, it's not. That's good. We've got the new fuel filter ready. There we go. So I'm just releasing the water one off. What I need to do actually is disconnect it. Now these water sensors you can still get. Customized homes do them. There we go. As you can tell, mine's just broke, but that's gonna be an issue for another time. Alright, so there's your water sensor. You know. Why is that so tight? Quickly run because we are losing fuel. So I can go to this. So, the whole reason why I got a bit of cardboard here is because, as I say, I picked up some dodgy fuel from Texaco. Stop moving. So all I'm going to do is just tip that up and give it a smack. See what's come out of it. I don't know if you saw that then. But amongst all this, there's little dirt patches of fucking, I don't know what it is. like metal or something. Okay, so hopefully that should solve the chugging issue I'm having. If not, it's going to be a lift pump job, which that should be the next thing next week, hopefully. So, alright guys, I'll see you in a sec. Morning all. So yeah, you join me on this nice frosty walk. So we're planning to go all the way up to Dunnet tonight, which is West Coast Scotland, mid Scotland. So you see the Snowy Mountains in the background. -2 currently. No, it's not that bad, so but we're quite high up at the moment, about 13,000 feet I think we are. Not even that. Can't be that high up at the moment. I reckon we're going to get snow above 13,000 feet, which is mountain tops. So I reckon we're about 200 meters. Not even that, to be fair. So, oh, as you can tell, yes, it is cold. Like I just said, you can hear it in my breath. But that's not bad, is it? You know, you see a lot of deer through this path here. A lot of deer. So, right, let's take a quick wander back to the truck, and then we will head up to Ullapool. So we did just change the the fuel filter on the truck, because I'm having a few fueling issues at the moment. But I believe I'm going to start thinking it's timing related now, because all it's doing is chugging. It sits at 1000 RPM, just chugs. You know, like it's crying out or it's out of time. So I've just changed the fuel filter, thinking it was going to be that. Yes, it was partly that, because I've just took out a load of crap from it. Then next week I'm going to change the lift pump, see if that'll fix it. If that don't fix the lift pump, then it's definitely timing related. Which I'm hoping it's not timing related, because to fix the timing on one of these, it's £600 to £800. And not many people are willing to work on these 2.8s for some reason. You know, there's an old truck and I don't like working on them, so if it is timing related, then I've got a choice to make. I could do it myself, £300, but I don't have the experience to do it. And yeah, as you can tell, this is my home. I live in the middle of nowhere, in a truck, solo, living the best life possible. So if I did the timing bout, I'd have to pitch up in the city somewhere, pitch up in Vest somewhere, and hope to God I don't cock it up. And then the other issue is, if I were to take it to a garage this time of year, you're laughing, it'd be next year now, so you're looking at January instead of December, because no one wants to touch it. It's the same conundrum I had last time I was living in a little Citroen Blingo. Time about needed doing, but no one was willing to work on it because of the time of year. And it's like, right, okay. But look at that, if I drop that a second, look at that. That's not bad, is it? It did try to snow here last night, but as you can tell, nothing worked. And if I zoom back out, look at that. No. Alright guys, so we're almost back at the truck now. But this is gonna be the most ricketiest bridge crossing. You know. So yeah, it's currently 10 o'clock in the morning. Late November. Yeah, just living the best life you can possibly live. No dogs, no tie downs, rickety bridge. with something furry growing on it. Yes, I am going slow over this bridge because it is still frosty. What? There we go. But he's getting the truck warmed up and on the way, and then see if I can slowly solve this through. Right guys, so this will make you laugh. So we just quickly fitted the fuel filter about half a mile, 2 miles down the road. Yeah, everything's correct. Oh look, 2 miles down the road, I've had to put the old one back in. And as you see that there, that's the plug where the water sensor should go. Because if I show you the new one, this is the new fuel filter. Oh look, what a fucking thing broke inside of it. Quality of new part, eh? And then you see the difference. That bit at the bottom, it's not long enough. Now, I could get away with the seal needed replacing because I knew it was leaking fuel. But that makes a good laugh, doesn't it? You know, 30-40 quid for a fuel filter for one of these trucks, and that's the quality you get. Fucking hell. Turn that down, guys. There we go. How are we all doing? So I was going to go and get a picture of a lock, but it's only a wee lock, and it's not a proper place. But look at these roads. You know, you just walk for that wee hyperlapse there. They are absolutely amazing and bloody tight for a truck this size. I just accidentally disturbed two hunters in a hedge. So I put my hand up and apologised to them. But hey ho, what can I do? Yeah, I don't know what they're out hunting, but it could be deer, it could be pheasant, it could be fox. I don't know. It could be anything this part of the world and how far west we are. Because we're going west, following the coastline through the mountains. Which is technically the west coast, which is part of the NC 500, whatever the local, whatever the tourists call it. They come up with a new one recently, Southwest, which is Galloway's, which is Glasgow. Southwest 300, I think it was. And it's just literally the outline of the Galloways. It's not even that pretty. It's just woodlands like this for 300 miles. Fuck. Excuse my language. My language today is atrocious. And the amount of times I've nearly come off the road here just because the corner's so tight and you can see it. Yeah, the truck. You there as a camera, centre of the van, which i.e. centre of the road. And yeah, it's like some of these corners I'm having to go full lock. But because I've got the swing on the steering as well, it's quite a jolty steering. I don't know why this one jolts, but it does. It springs back at you, so sometimes you jolt to the left and it's like, what the bloody hell's that about? But this place is absolutely incredible. I've not seen anyone in miles apart from them two hunters. It's not bad. Oh, excuse me. We are going to have a look at some caves next, which is about an hour away, hour or two away. So I'm not going to record the whole hyperlapse through that point. I'm just going to get this now, me talking here now, and then you just possibly going to get me at the caves somewhere or something else interesting along the route, because I think I found a castle along the route, so hopefully you might see me get a quick glimpse of the castle. Right guys, I will love you and leave you all, and I'll see you all in a wee bit. So we've made it to Loch Inver, I think it's pronounced, or Loch Inver. It's quite pretty here. That's a little wee village. That's not that bad. But yeah, I've got the door open because the handbrake don't work. But not bad if I zoom right in there. I just noticed. Gonna pick it up. There's a little fishing boat out there. Yep. Alright, on to the next. Alright guys, so it's just going to brighten it. There we go. Alright guys, so we've come across this castle. Avenic Castle, I think it is, or RV Castle. Got a fancy name to it. Oh. if we continue walking to the coastline here. It's got its own little island, I would presume at one point. It's a title of the castle by the looks of it. It's bloody nippy here, so I'm not surprised we're out on the loch. You can see there you go. I'm actually stood in the loch at the moment. Paddling pool time. I'm not going out to it. Not brave enough. If you look at that, that's not a bad view, is it? How deep is it? I bet not. That's deep. Oh. Yeah. There's an abandoned house out there. That's pretty cool, eh? Not a bad view. But yeah. Not a bad view of the mountains as well. And then look at that. There's a waterfall there. There is 2 locals around here somewhere wandering around. And a dog as well, so yeah. I would love to get into that and have a proper moochie get on the island, but I don't fancy getting wet feet and I ain't got no wellies with me, so but yeah. And then we've got a waterfall which we're going to go and have a moochie at. Look at that. That is just absolutely amazing for scenery wise. So quick wonder, but you easily get into a boat around here. It's just known for miles, and you see where that bit of rock is in the distance. If I zoom in, that's our turning point there. To carry on north to where we need to get to for the park up tonight. I was going to try and do Applecross, but my truck with the fuel system the way it is, I'm not even going to attempt it because the gradient is like that. But I think it's like that actually. Then it's like a whirly line down one side, so I'm not going to attempt that. It'd be nice to try and do Applecross, but we see, because the temperature's dropping, the mountains are getting more snow on. And as you can hear again in my voice, it's bloody cold. So, alright, I'll cut back to us when we're at the waterfall. Just made it across the road from the castle. So we've got this nice waterfall here. Sorry guys, I'm just walking and trying to do a camera at the same time. How pretty that is. There we go. Nice little pretty waterfall with a stream. And then that'll obviously go into the loch and into the castle. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's get back to the van, back into the warmth, and get onto the caves, I think is next. So that depends if we get there on time, and depends, because it's starting to go dark now. Depends if we make it there on time or not. If not, we'll just head straight to Dunnet. Which, if people don't know where Dunnet is, it's the most northerly village in the entire UK. We won't be staying at Dunnet. There's a loch just around there somewhere. I'm not going to give the exact location, but yeah, that's where we're going to end up. Alright guys, I'll see you there. So this is Sumu Cave, and if I'm just going to zoom out, just get a proper view. It's funny, I've got 3 kids watching me. That's some bloody height as you come down them steps there. So, quite a weird thing because there's an abandoned house there. Right, let's go and mooch at these caves. How cool is this? Oh. Spooky. More bloody steps, fucking hell. What is that? Water droplets everywhere. Obviously it's a cave, you idiot. Ah, fucking massive cave. Jesus. As if I've felt nervous in a fucking structure before. How cool is that? There's the surface. Over this wee bridge. Spooky. It's a bit dark, I do apologise guys. I didn't realise how dark it would be. Whoa, this is a breeze and a half. Whoa. I'm just tiptoeing here. Look at that. That is awesome. Back over the creepy bridge. Yeah, it's place. Look at that. This is awesome. Back out again. It's cold in there. Doopy doopy doo. Down the weird creepy steps. Boink boink. Yeah, how cool is that? I'm going to take you back out into Cove. Alright guys, I see. Guys, so we're now parked up for the evening, as you can tell. So I've got the fire going and I've got tea going. So this is just the exit to this video. It's been a bit of a mumble video. I was going to do a bit of a hyperlapse from the cave to here, but because how dark it is and you know how late it is, it was just no point doing it. So we've had a bit of an issue with the fuel system today. We've tried to remedy it by changing the fuel filter. The fuel filter broke on us half a mile down the road, which was like, that's great. Then what else? So we've had a bit of conundrum doing that. So we've done quite a bit today, to be fair. We've gone to Castle and the cave and a few other bits along the route. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this wacky road trip video for the West Coast. and I hope to see you in the next one. So we are currently down at a lock tonight, 3.5 hours away from Inverness. So we should be going from there all the way down to Inverness tomorrow. Should be one video again. So we got at the moment. You got say this pen. I don't know this pen here is well maybe say about Thurso. So Thurso's there. Inverness is there like that at an angle, right? So we're literally coming down straight through past this lock, straight down the centre. So we've come all the way from Inverness to Ullapool up here, then up and around, and back down again. That's north of Scotland. We're here, 10-20 miles away from Thurso. And obviously you come from that village all the way straight down. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for keeping on this weird video. I'm going to try and get this edited and straight out tonight. Yeah, sorry about the lack of videos over the past week or two. It's just been hectic with work and trying to keep on top of things. Plus the weather isn't helping at the moment. So, alright guys, thank you, goodbye.